We've all heard stories of the world's firsts. There comes a level of fame and respect with being the first person to have ever done something. Alexander Graham Bell made the first phone call in 1876. Amelia Earhart was the first woman to soar over the Atlantic in 1932. Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon in 1969. These stories are talked about often because they recall times of humanity pushing boundaries and learning new things. But one story far less talked about is that of the first man to climb Mount Denali, or the second largest mountain in the world. Today, we are going to talk about the life of Walter Harper, the Athabascan man who was on the team of the world's earliest summit of the second tallest mountain on Earth. Walter Harper was born in 1892, the youngest of 8 children born to Irish immigrant Arthur Harper and Athabascan woman Santa Anna. Arthur was a renowned prospector and the first man to recognize Alaska's Yukon area for gold potential. After his parents' separation at the age of 2, Walter was raised by his mother, who provided him with an authentic upbringing in Athabascan culture and language. Arthur was an enormously charismatic young kid, with impressive subsistence skills that helped catch the attention of Episcopal Archbishop and adventurer Hudson Stuck, who invited Harper to St. Mark's Mission School in order to provide Harper with a Western education. Here, he learned English and studied for only a year before he was asked by Stuck to accompany him on his missions as an Athabascan interpreter and trail companion, a position highly sought after by the students of St. Mark's. Harper and Stuck traveled around inner Alaska and up the Yukon River, where Harper honed his dog mushing, riverboat piloting, and hunting skills, all while guiding and translating for Stuck during his Episcopal mission work. The two learned a lot from each other, as Stuck continued to tutor Harper, while Harper demonstrated his effortless Renaissance man abilities in everything he attempted. After 2 years of mission work, Stuck informed Harper of a never-before-done passion project he'd been mulling over for an extensive period of time. Stuck wanted to summit Mount Denali. Most people might squirm at this prospect, but Harper demonstrated a fearless demeanor that reassured Stuck and solidified his spot on the team. Stuck's team was composed of himself and the burly outdoorsman Harry Karstens as co-leaders, as well as Harper, climber Robert Tatum, and St. Mark's students Isaiah George and Johnny Fred. While Stuck greatly respected the seasoned Karstens for his insane strength and mountaineering experience, these feelings were not mutual, as Karstens found Stuck to be brash and irritating. This tension built up during the course of the trip. However, Harper's natural kindness and hospitality helped to diffuse any infighting that the team had, acting as a vital tool for keeping the group together. On June 7th, with Harper in the best condition and heading the group, the summit of Mount Denali was reached. Stuck got most of the initial credit for the expedition, though everyone on the team had a crucial role in completing the trek up and down the mountain. Though Stuck and Karstens didn't agree on much, they both confided in their appreciation for Harper, as he was a ray of sunshine that neither had ever seen before. After the summit, Harper continued to study at Mount Hermon Christian School in Massachusetts, which supported both his native and Western education. He struggled, however, due to being homesick often, and the curriculum which consisted largely of debates, a practice that went against his easygoing, non-confrontational Athabascan culture. 3 years after beginning, Harper returned to Alaska with Stuck, where he met and fell in love with practicing nurse Frances Wells. Stuck disapproved as he wanted Harper to focus on his dreams of becoming a medical missionary and going to medical school. But during their final voyage together around the winter circuit, Harper confided in Stuck that he wanted to marry Wells. It took a while, but Stuck came around and wed them on September 4th, 1918, at a church in Fort Yukon. These two had a romantic honeymoon in the form of a hunting trip in Harper's favorite spots. It was clear that they loved each other and had a bright future, with plans of devoting their lives to medical work. Unfortunately, on their way to Seattle aboard the Princess Sophia, the ship went off course from strong winds and reef collisions, causing the ship to crumple and sink, killing them both on October 25th of the same year at the young age of 26. Harper was an immensely strong and naturally athletic individual, and will go down in history as being a wonderfully personable man who kept the first Denali ascent team together. He was once stated to have crushed the shooting range, strength test, and dunk tank at a carnival with flawless accuracy, having never tried them before. Things came easy to Harper like few others before him, and he paved the way for mountaineering expeditions for many others after him.